Okay, let's do this. Let's unite the Koreas. Okay, let me check. Kim Jong. Well, first of all, not this guy. This guy is a supporter of demilitarization. This guy's gonna help us on the research of science, so I'm gonna pick him. This guy's not good as well. I'm gonna pick this guy because he strengthens the agents. So, let's keep him. So in order to unite the Koreans, we need to force Kim Il-sung to die, basically. We need him to die. And we do that by liberalizing the economy every month, which is what I'm going to do. So next, we don't have much money. But yeah, we have to stop some stuff in order to get some cash. This is fine, this is fine. This is fine. Chuchetawa. Yeah, we can do this. And this. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna start. Ooh. So, we have events. Saving power of atom. So we're gonna have to choose restore nuclear research or peace. I'm gonna choose peace because I want to reunite with South. Liberalization? No way. Let's publish a Soviet movie. So no fucking liberals. Wink wink, we're just pretending because we're not go liberal as well. No, this costs money. Call for some chemical weapons. You're gonna not sign because it costs one money. I don't want to lose that. Let's see if we have some people on chat. No. Oh. So we're winning 0.5 money. Nice. Can have some contract with India to get trade. Very sad song. So yeah, North Korean standard of living. It's gonna get worse. What we have here? Rehabilitation. So in order to reunify Korea, you're gonna have to rehabilitate both people. Which is this guy and Kim Jong-un, who is a loyal reformer. Quote unquote, loyal. So we're gonna rehabilitate both. That's gonna lower unity of the party. Yeah, the party did not like this great reformer, Kim Jong-un. Can we support Libya? We have trade. Yeah, support Albania. Yeah, we're gonna can support the Vietnamese conservatives, but we're not going to do. I need to keep those agents. So just who cares? Yeah. things are gonna get worse as we go to 1990. Yeah. Next, we're gonna liberalize again. This will turn us to state capitalism, which is gonna worsen the standard of living. But this is necessary. So something happened in Burma, and we can make a choice regarding the new government. This costs money. This doesn't do anything. So let's just send ambassadors and we get trade with Burma. Yeah, there you go, trade. Oh, hi, Potato Man. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Potato Man. Thank you for coming again. This is something I wanted CHG to play, but he hasn't played it yet. After China Mao's legacy. It's time to build a research center. Maybe support Libya. Yeah. Let's support Libya. To help our finances. So there's a youth festival in Pyongyang, and the decision, which will help us towards unification with the South, is to not interfere with contacts of citizens with visitors. All these other ones are hardline decisions. By the way, guys, if you want to read these things, just stop. Just a bit boring having to read them all. So yeah, this makes Ostalgie bigger, give us some money, which is gonna be useful. Science is done. Next, we're gonna go for this because it will help us fighting Ostalgie. Japan. We're gonna do this. Well, not only with money, but also special services. It's gonna cost us, but this is necessary. You know, support the Japanese Communist Party. This will help us later on the reunification. So yeah, of course, Japanese Communist Party did not win, but they got coalition with the socialists. They got into the government. Now the American bases have to leave. So basically Japan is going to go non-aligned, and now we can have trade with them. Nice. This event's not very relevant. It's just... I don't remember what this does, but I think it's something bad. I don't want to. So it's just gonna say some reforms. Yeah. Maybe it's time for reforms. This helps us with party. So I'm going to continue to liberalize the economy. Yep, the leader of Iran died. Generally you want to pick the middle option, because it gives you trade with Iran, which means more money. Trade generally means more money, but also means more Ostalgie, which is not a big problem at the moment. So yeah, trade has a benefit and a negative outcome, which is Ostalgie. So it's a new event, Japanese peace. So we're gonna change our position regarding Japan, which is establish diplomatic relations and trade relations with Japan. This would help us a little bit, but eventually later China's gonna betray us, so who cares? It's better to establish relations with Japan. This is gonna help us with unification with the South later. I'm gonna get a few money. So I think we have enough money, maybe not yet. Okay, now we're gonna get another research center to help us with research. So let's continue liberalizing the economy, because we need Kim Il-sung to die. What's better? Let's go for the support of the people. Okay, time for another speech to lower Ostalgie. I'm gonna choose this one again. Next, we have enough agents, so let's help the Greek party, PASOK, in order to get trade with Greece and money. So I believe next month Kim Il-sung will die. Here, let's give some money. It's the best option. Now there will be an event in January of 1990. Oh wait. Well, because things are not very okay, they want to finance an animated series. Yeah, you don't want that, you don't want to lose money due to this, just let's not waste budget money. So, Vietnam. In here, generally, because this costs 5 agents, I generally don't do this as Korea. And you want those agents, so just do nothing. Yeah, Cambodia is not blue. Liberal Khmer Rouge. Oh, it's a sad song. Oh, I forgot. So yeah, Kim Il-sung has died. The unthinkable and impossible has happened. Tonight from Mars attack has died a great leader, Comrade Kim Il-sung. The whole country mourns the death of the genius of our time and the leader of the nation. But political intrigues do not cease. Because of his sudden death, a president of the PRK in the highest echelons of power, 2 influential groups are fighting amongst themselves for the vacant place of the head of the state. On the one hand, the actual receiver of Kim Il-sung is his son, Kim Il-il, who was promoted to the heights by his father in the last years of his life. On the other, Hu Jin-hun, which with the help of the generals wants to take power into their own hands and wipe to stabilize the precarious situation in the country. What will happen next? Yeah, you have to choose Kim Jong-il, because the other guy doesn't have the influence. After a funeral ceremony of the great leader Kim Il-sung, the announcement for 3 years of mourning, the WPK, Workers' Party of Korea, Politburo unanimously elected his son, Comrade Kim Il-il, as General Secretary. The next day, Oh Hin-woo was removed from the post of defense minister and immediately arrested. and Kim Jong-il was appointed chairman of the State Defense Committee of the DPRK. Now the word republic in the name of the country looks mutually exclusive with reality. Indeed. But that will change soon. Okay, this is the event which gives you money if you have 5 agents. So General Noriega from Panama was arrested, I think. Rudely eliminate him. Why not help? Oh, yeah, we rescue Noriega. We get some money, a lot of money. I think 7. So, now we're blue. Comrade Great Leader, urgent news from one of the officers of the 6th Army Corps stationed on the province of North Amyong. Through an encrypted telegram, he gave information about the upcoming officer conspiracy against Comrade Kim Jong-il, and that the old division is about to unite with all the Northern Army's units and go to Pyongyang. What will happen next? Now this is important for the path of reunification. You have to choose assign the spending of the corps to Kim Jong-un. This is the reformer, and what will happen is that Kim Jong-un will betray Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il instructs Lieutenant General Kim Jong-shun to deal with the rebel corps and sped it. Taking advantage of the chance, Kim Jong-un communicates with the command of the 6th Corps and unites with the officers against Kim Jong-il. Sparring with the other divisions, striking the new leader of the DPRK, they organize a joint campaign against Pyongyang. The next day, Kim Jong-shun troops enter the capital and capture all the state media, and then cut off all the telephone channels within government agencies. Soon after this, the Central Committee of the party is besieged, and attempts to organize resistance against the military, and the military is brutally suppressed. After a while, Kim Jong-il, who tried to escape by helicopter to China, was caught and arrested. All power passed to the Korean Defense Committee, whose head is a moderate reformer, Kim Jong-un. Now it would seem the waves of reforms have reached the most stable stronghold of socialism. But what will happen next? Yeah, the eternal leader is gone. Thank you for all the people who are currently watching the stream. Thank you very much. I think I see some people from CAG. Thank you very much, Antonin and Jacob Brown, and Potato Man if you're still there. Okay, let's continue then. We have some money. Should I build maybe a factory? Yeah, probably a factory. In order to get some money. Money's scarce. Oh, we're reformists. No, yeah. So yeah, this is the new leader, Kim Jong-un. The secret agent. Kadarism. Yeah, regulated market. Oh, come on, Jacob Brown. We're gonna be successful, don't worry. I'm gonna unite the Koreas. What's better here? Okay, this helps. Chekhov. And I'm gonna ignore it. This decision actually lowers unity of the party. We don't want that. So, ignore it. So, there's a struggle in Nicaragua between the Sandinistas and the Contras. You know the famous Contra affair. Holy North! Holy North! For those who watch American Dad. Oh, we're gonna support him because we're reformists, so ignore. Oh, this is something, Crisis of the Polish People's Republic. Yeah, even if you're going reformist, you want to stop the fall of the socialist camp stability as much as you can. So yeah, we're gonna support diplomatically and financially the Polish communists. Lost some money, lost one agent. But yeah, the Polish communists have to cope for now. Another reformist. Ooh. Come on, hold on, party. And you cannot do anything for this? Is this the end of social imperialism? Real Oshist hours. Okay, end of the Hungarian People's Republic. No! We're gonna support them as well. Last option. Support Karoli Gross with all forces and use their thoughts in Brnagi. Blah blah blah. If you wanna read, just stop the video. Oh, right, we're in a stream, so no. Yeah. We're in the stream. So you wanna keep watching. What's next for Korea? Yeah, if you're playing a big nation, this is the part where you choose to recreate the Comic-Con, but we cannot because we're North Korea. Ooh, things are getting bad. So you should maybe have a channel, yeah. I'm sorry if I'm being too fast and doing things, not explaining things, because I have a lot of hours in this game. I might in the future do like a tutorial about the game. Now in this event, Velvet change regarding Czechoslovakia, sorry. I'm gonna choose the middle option, show him the materials and persuade Husak, which is the conservative communist, you know, keep things as they are. Show him the materials and persuade him to keep his post. No, show him the materials regarding the liberal faction. This will help with stopping the fall of socialist camp stability. I have a new event! The Kim Il-sungganization. Comrade Kim Jong-un, our great leader, is no longer with us for several months, and I think it's time to finally objectively assess his contribution to history. During the long reign of the great leader Kim Il-sung, under his wise leadership, our country has turned from a backward feudal colony of Japan into a highly developed country, able to compete on equal footing with the American-occupied South Korea. I highly doubt it. However, his time has passed, and your era has come to the era of prosperity and well-being of our country. Perhaps it is necessary to write your name in our history, or to review our past and Juche ideas in particular. So the reunification path requires you to completely reconsider all the ideas of Juche and start a departure from the past leader. That screws the party unity again. It increases Ostalgie. By personal order of Comrade Kim Jong-un, a commission for victims and repressed was established, which will analyze the archives and rehabilitate innocent victims. The mourning for the former great leader was completed ahead of schedule, and the works of Kim Il-sung on the Juche ideology was removed from the mandatory educational program. In scientific institutions, departments are created to revise the contribution of Kim Il-sung and Juche's ideas in the history of the DPRK. People are in some confusion, while in the party there are tensions because of the need of the event. Nevertheless, the first step to the long process of curtailing the cult of personality was made. Not good. Well, we're gonna need some money. Am I going to fall? Probably not. I want to make sure. So we're gonna reopen this and let's privatize it, because why not? So we can send money to Switzerland, which will increase us party unity. German miracle. Yeah, because the reformists, we have to pick the reformist path. So no, we do not care. No effects. So we have a lot of agents, that's what matters. So Hungary again. Okay, this is regarding Brnagi, the guy from the Hungarian uprising 1956. Gonna enter the need to publish documents. This is gonna stop lower the decrease of socialist camp stability. So I actually increased a little bit. Let's go on. Oh, research is done. Course in industrialization. Okay, this is an event about struggle between South Yemen and North Yemen. The South being, I think, the communist part of Yemen. So yeah, we're gonna arrange a terrorist attack because this will lower the fall of socialist camp stability and will allow us to establish economic connections with Yemen. So no negotiations for reunification with Yemen. Yemen cannot reunify, unlike us, we can reunify, we're gonna do that. So there we go. Now we have this option. It costs money, but it will help our economy. Oh, also speech to lower Ostalgie. A little bit of water. It's irrelevant. Okay, let's put a Stalinist in power, because why not? Sasesco is cringe. Afghanistan. Not our business, to be honest. It costs agents money. Ooh, that sad song again. So really not gonna build a lot as Korea, no, for the reunification path. Because when you want to have money in case party unity falls, send money to Switzerland. So when research is done, next let's do industrial society. We should help on budget and certain standards of living when you want that. Okay, we're gonna join sanctions against Saddam Hussein. That's a reformist thing to do. Okay, money growth, it's decent. We might... maybe... yeah, let's build another army base. Decreases your agents and lowers Ostalgie. Well, if you're hardline, there's the option to support Milosevic. Oh, this fucking dude, Slobodan Milosevic, but we're not. We're the good guys now. The PRK is the good guy now. Is anyone in chat, by the way? If someone is in chat, please say something. The standard of living is improving. Like it's not going to 100 as sorry, as North Korea. It's never going to in this game. So here's our last science research. After it ends, we're gonna stop our research centers from working in order to get more money. Wow, we're a social democracy now. Well, maybe you can do alliance. It's not necessary, we have a majority, so... yeah. So the GDR is going through reforms in order to decrease the fall of the soccer camp. We're going to support Grants, which is match the reformist wing of the party, but he's going to do moderate reforms. Excuse me. As Marx bequeathed. So he's doing reforms there on Grants. Oh. Oh no, not Irish Milka. He was sent to retirement. No. We're actually gonna... yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna conduct similar reforms. Increases support of the people. Conservative circles of the party have met similar reforms with discontent and indignation, predicting the imminent fall of power of Kim Jong-un. But the population was satisfied with concessions. In the GDR, Irish Milka was arrested and soon should be brought to trial. Well, good luck. Okay, coup against Zhaikov. Now they split Peter Mladenov, who announced democratization of all spheres of the state. We're gonna do a spoken agreement on mutual support with Mladenov. Okay, party's falling, but it's decent. Let's just liberalize a little bit. It increases a little bit of the unity of the party. Oh, we have elections. Ooh, yeah, this happens. Because we don't have enough support, we're gonna falsify. We have enough agents to do it. Yeah, they were exhausted. No constitutional majority. Well, we still have we have 200. Wait, we have 200 out of 400. Fuck. We can do an alliance with this party because they're SOCDEMs as well, but it actually makes things worse, so we're not going to do that. Oh, and now the USSR is liking us a little bit more. Opening of CEZ. Oh no! Dengism! The economic situation continues to deteriorate rapidly, so it is necessary to take at least some measures to stay afloat. The few of the reformist wing of our party offers to make concessions to the imperialists and slightly open the door for foreign investors, allowing them to take advantage of our cheap labor. With such measures, we will be able to refill our empty budget. In addition, we can go a little further and stop being so reckless about small business, artisans and cartels, thereby expanding the economic freedoms of our population. But what will the party say? Finally, we can use the most desperate measures, such as sending to planting and construction soldiers on duty. So yeah, we're gonna pick the second option, the most liberal option, most capitalist option. Open CEZs and ease the pressure of small business. Yeah, it's Dengism time in North Korea. Ooh, look at the party. This is why Switzerland exists. Party unity falls. Put money on Switzerland. The Korean government issued a decree on foreign enterprises and investments, according to which the country's first free economic zones were opened in the northeastern region of the country in the city of Chongjin and in southeast Wonsan. Foreign investors were guaranteed assurances of leasing land for up to 99 years. Investments in CEZs flowed with difficulty. They are hindered by poor infrastructure and excessive bureaucratization. Nevertheless, we were able to replenish our budgets. In addition, the people enthusiastically appreciated their new economic freedoms, cooperatives and cartels are opening throughout the country. However, the parties did not like the concessions to the hated imperialists. You mean the party? So, yeah, Switzerland, help us and liberalize a little bit, and things are fine. Yep, new event. Spirit of an Era. Comrade Kim Jong-un! It has been 3 years since we, with some success, have started the construction of the 105-story Yunggong Hotel, which was originally planned to be our answer to the construction of the Stanford Hotel in Singapore by a South Korean company, and was supposed to be included in the program of the 30th Festival of Youth and Students. However, due to the financial problems, the construction of the hotel was being constantly delayed. Right now, our situation isn't the best, and some party members are suggesting to halt construction, freezing the project's completion, but its high rise has cost us so many efforts, so maybe the best idea in this situation would be to hand over construction to private organizations? What do you think? Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, privatize the hotel and put it in the hands of foreign investors. Oh my. Oh yeah, support the people increased. The government of the DPRK has decided to transfer the building of the Yungyong Hotel and the adjacent territory into the hands of foreign investors who will be able to successfully complete the construction. According to the designers, the hotel will accommodate several restaurants and business area, a couple of gyms and a concert hall. Several fast food cafeterias had already been opened in the areas adjacent to the hotel, which aroused great interest among the people, who lined up in the long queues to try Western fast food cuisine. North Korea continues to open up to the world, and this cannot but make people rejoice. There was Ceausescu there. Ceausescu. So, what are you going to do with this money? Well, maybe... yeah, factory. More money. Fallen Oxa. Oh no! Oxa died. His successor reduced the scope of repressions. Also directly. The protesters had already thrown out the monument to Stalin. Don't you mean Osha? I don't think there was a Stalin statue in Albania, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I think the Albanian regime will be able to cope. We cannot do anything. Yeah. So it would be red in here if it wasn't for the fact that we have kind of good relations with the USSR because we're reformists and they are ruled by Gorbachev. Okay, research is ended. Support of the SSR, unity of the party, less NATO invasion. So we no longer have research to make, so we're going to stop the science buildings from working. And also, in order to give us more money, and also, this guy who helped us with the technocrat, who helped us with the science research, we're gonna change him back to mediator in order to lower NATO threat. And yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep this guy, because you never know. Okay, in this case, in order to lower Ostalgie, you want to choose this. Don't interfere. Yeah, lower it a little bit. Okay, Velvet Revolution, in this case, you want to discredit the reformist Dubček. Yeah, they haven't fallen through. They haven't fallen to liberalism. GDR is still socialism. Wow, surprised. Yeah, this will, by doing this, it will give us trade, I think, with Egypt. We want that. It says Mexico, but Mexico does not exist in the map. So yeah, we have to trade with Egypt now. End of the feud. The world is changing, and as much as we would like not to make concessions to the South Korean occupation regime, we'll have to do so. The Korean War ended almost 40 years ago, but our southern neighbor and we are still in a state of confrontation, de jure. Now that the Cold War is over, it is time to think about peace on the Korean Peninsula. We must finally join the UN, and through its mediation, hold two-side talks between the two Koreas. But some party members will consider such a step a betrayal, and a retreat to the impending imperialist aggression, and offer not to bow to the Western threat. Or maybe peace is more important to our people. No, and for reunification, we're gonna join the UN and sign a peace treaty. Ostalgie also increased a little bit support of the people and even of the party. Today, North and South held two-side talks with the mediation of the UN, which both countries recently joined. The agreement on the reconciliation, non-aggression, cooperation and exchanges was ratified. In it, the parties actually recognized each other's sovereignty and independence. Now the Republic of Korea and the DPRK pledged not to interfere in each other's domestic political affairs, not to take hostile actions against each other, and to respect each other's social economic systems. The world breathed a sigh of relief. War is postponed, and the Korean people rejoice. Yes. So more money spend. In what, however? What will we spend on? Well, maybe more army bases to lower Ostalgie more, and to get more agents. We can support them. Nice. Betrayal of an old friend. Comrade Young-hun, the unthinkable has happened. Our loyal ally is Socialist China, for which he did not go to full contact with the Soviet Union and did not enter into the CMEA, curtailed the program of assistance to our country. We did not expect such a blow in the back and betrayal, and our economy will have a very hard time. However, we still have a chance to return to old China, which has recently survived the protests in Tiananmen, and to persuade it to resume sending humanitarian aid to our country. With the help of our special services, we can eliminate the leader of the Chinese reformers, Deng Xiaoping, allowing the conservatives to retain power in China. But the chances of this are small, and perhaps, with closer relations with South Korea, we'll be able to create special economic zones for their entrepreneurs, thereby replenishing the empty budget. And finally, we can rely on our strength and leave everything as it is. Yeah, that's suicide. Yeah, this is suicide. So we're gonna open CAZ for South Korean investors. In connection with the warming of relations between North and South Korea, an extraordinary inter-Korean summit was held. We have signed important trade and economic contracts in the Kaesong and Kumgang region. Special free economic zones will be created for South Korean investors, in which industrial and tourist zones will be located, respectively. Although our party members did not like these events, they improved relations with the Republic of Korea, and we were able to recover quickly from the treacherous strike of the PRC. So let's continue. Ooh, Thai question. Well, this kind of helps socialist camp stability, even though this guy's a liberal. No, Satichai Shunovan Shunhavan. We're gonna give shelter because it gives us money. Yeah, we want that. We decide to take the initiative and set an invitation to the former. Yeah, whatever. So, since our diplomatic reputation is less than 80, we can now have friendship with friends and thus trade. Yep, let's overthrow Hussein. Fucking monster. So a coalition went against Saddam. There was a coup, and Hussein was executed. The Liberal Party won. Yeah, because we're reformists. Yeah, but you get trade. If you were our line, it would be the socialists who took over. Iraq. Okay. You know, we have enough money. Let's build a TV center to get support from the people. Oh, CG! Hello there! Are you on chat? Okay, just give me one more comment if you're on chat. Amazing! Yeah, you like my voice? So we're gonna choose this last one option. It would kinda help the situation in Poland, but not really. It's the less worst choice. Are you still there, CAG? Yeah, Saddam is dead. Hooray, huzzah! But Iraq is liberal, because we are going reformist. So am I. I'm a social democracy. North Korean social democracy. We killed Kim Jong-il. We betrayed him. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, by the way, this is Ostalgie, that game I mentioned. CHG. It's just a little bit of the game, because there are so many nations to play as. Oh, new event for us. The crisis of South Korean democracy. Over the past week, large-scale protests against corruption, the resignation of the current government, and the holding of new presidential elections have erupted in a neighboring South Korea. The frequent cases of self-immolation of protesters, and the number of which exceeded 1 dozen, also add fuel to the fire. However, civil discontent gradually subsides, and very soon any protests will come to naught. But with an overly anti-communist Rotaihu our way, and if we secretly support the opposition Democratic Party led by more peaceful Kim Dae-hyung, we can rekindle protests with renewed vigor and achieve early presidential elections. Although, if you think about it, what will change for us? So we're going to choose the middle option, provoke anti-government rallies and actively support the creation of a unified coalition of socialists and Democrats. This will help us towards reunification, and we are going to do that. It costs us around 7 agents. Thanks to the well-coordinated work of our special services in several of the largest factories in the capital, rumors were spread about the upcoming cuts in jobs and wages in connection with the growing financial crisis. The next day, the entire city was paralyzed by strikes and clashes between workers and armed police, and shots were heard in some areas. Strengthened by opposition, the Democratic Party became the dominant mouthpiece of the protest, and after a few days of protests under the gun of popular indignation, Roh Tai-hoo had to call an early presidential election. Kim Dae-hyung won, not without our support, by getting 42% of the votes. We hope that peace will finally come to the Korean peninsula. Yay! Oh, that's nice, CAG. Now just stay here and watch me unify the Koreas. Okay, what we're going to do... So yeah, CAG, unlike Miles Legacy, where you have money and you spend it on stuff, in the economy budget, in Ostalgie you have buildings, which have their own costs and have good effects and bad effects, as you can see. Oh, we're centrist as well. Radical centrist North Korea. Oh my. Yeah, it's about the Warsaw Pact falling. You cannot do anything. Yeah. Ooh. So yeah. Oh, because we're okay with USSR, this will help us. We don't need to send money to Switzerland. No, we're not going to help Yeltsin. Fuck him. Mongolian Revolution. So yeah, I'm not reading all this stuff. I'm gonna have to leave soon. If you wanna read, you might wanna go back when the stream is ended and watch it. In here, we cannot do anything, so it's not our problem. In here we have GDR. We can choose this middle option. It's the less worst option. Yeah, democratic socialism. I think CAG. What concerns us? Let's put money on Switzerland. Roman Pact. Again, Sister North Korea, we don't have a choice in these events. Things are okay. Ostalgie is falling. This game ends in 1991, December 1991, so we're almost there. Made an alliance. But still don't have a constitutional majority. We can do another, but better not. So we no longer have a threat from NATO invasion. If it goes below 50, when you end the game, you don't have an invasion. I mean, there are other factors, but this is the main one. If you have threat from NATO, like 80 or 90, you're gonna lose at the end of the game. NATO will intervene to bring freedom. Let's build an army base just to make sure, in case we need more agents. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah. Whatever. New event. Final verdict. Recently, our country has been diligently conducting research on the historical contribution of the former leader of the DPRK, Comrade Kim Il-sung, as well as the ideas of Juche, described by him. The Commission for Victims and Repressed, established under your personal protection, has revealed a huge number of human rights violations in the DPRK over several decades of Kim Il-sung's rule. Now that we are aiming to democratize domestic policy and the course of warming relations with our certain neighbor, we must officially and at the state level get rid of the cult of personality of Kim Il-sung. However, such a radical turn in relation to the former son of the nation, people might not like. Perhaps we should pursue a more gradual policy of curtailing the cult of personality. Or delay it altogether? Yep. Convoke Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea. It's time to end the cult of personality. Ooh, this lowered our party and support of the people, which is expected. More than a decade has passed since the last Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea, but in the emergency 7th Party Congress was announced in a couple of weeks. The results of the previous 7-year plan were summarized. The plan for the next period was appointed. However, the purpose of convening the Congress was not economic results, but something that struck the Korean public. On the last day of the meeting, Comrade Kim Yong-chun made a report on the history of the recent past of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and development of Juche ideas, which he sharply criticized the ideology itself, and also stated the existence of political repression during the reign of Kim Il-sung. All the victims of the previous government were rehabilitated, and the cult of the personality of the previous leader was convicted. Criticism of Kim Il-sung, who until recently was the father of the Korean nation, shocked not only the citizens of the DPRK, but also the entire world community. The country of all saw, but not everyone is happy about it. So we just had our Khrushchev moment, no Khrushchev secret speech. This time not against Stalin, but against Kim Il-sung. Yeah, let's give some money towards Switzerland. Next, Bulgarian elections. Yeah, we don't care. So yeah, the socialist camp is falling. The one that remains is Czechoslovakia. We can actually finance them, but I'm not going to. Nobel Prize for Gorbachev. Well, let's congratulate him, why not? Yeah. Your integration, because some states are going to in the future join the European Union, we don't care. Ooh, GDR, Poland and Hungary. Yeah, they're now aligned with the USA, but they're still in the Warsaw Pact and CMEA. Yeah, that's because the where is it? Yeah, because the hardliners in the USSR are not strong enough. Even though they're liberals, we still have the Warsaw Pact and Comic-Con. So this is the last event of the game, Korean question. Over the past 3 years, the situation in our country has changed dramatically, but the Cold War is over, and I think it is time to put an end to the separation of our people. South Korea is ready to negotiate the demilitarization of the Korean peninsula, but perhaps we can do more and, with mutual concessions, begin a gradual reunification into a single Korean state. However, such a process will take a long time, but this vile, shameful border separating a single people will finally fall. But if Korea becomes united, who will get the power in the new state? Maybe it's better to keep keep your current privileged position than risk it. Let's start negotiations. Blah blah blah. No, let's start a process of unification of Korea into a confederation, which is what we're going to do. And this finishes our path towards reunification. And now you can see 100 Unity Party, 0 Ostalgie, almost 100 support of the people, because we're unifying the Koreas. A little bit of water. Recently, Pyongyang successfully hosted the Inter-Korean Summit, the results of which the leaders of the states announced the large-scale demilitarization of the Korean peninsula. North Korea stopped all the development and research of nuclear weapons, inviting a delegation of the EAEA, or the IAEA, to oversee the dismantling of the former landfills, as well as beginning a systematic reduction of the army from the south, in turn, where it run American military bases. Also to the delight of the Korean people was the signing of the Declaration of the Unification of the Nation, according to which the official task of both Koreas is the desire for the fastest possible reunification. The plan was created according to which, within 30 years, the economy and logistics of North and South Korea should become united. Until then, the country will be a soft form of confederation. Thus, at the upcoming Olympic Games in France, Korea will perform under a single approved flag. This is the victory for all Korean people. May peace come to the whole world. We did it! We did it! We did it! We are unified! Cosmopolitanism. The Koreas are unified. Finally! Yeah, this will not increase, but who cares? We're at the end. So yeah, when the game ends, just forget about this, don't look. Just put your hand on the picture and don't look, just don't look. Okay. So if you click here, you continue. If you press the end, it will show you the ending screen. Yeah. So the text always depends on your politics. What path did you take politically? The economic system, since we went market, yeah, we transitioned to a free market economy. But for the people, not very good. We were like in the 50s, I think. So yeah, we were lagging behind Europe. The Soviet Union did not fall, actually. There were elections then. Oh my, this guy. This guy's a fucking meme, a big meme. So, some info about scientific achievements of ours. No nuclear achievements, because we didn't went there. This shows the situation of each country, which of which you can interact in a map. So Yugoslavia went down. The Germans reunited. In Greece, the right wingers went to power. Afghanistan, civil war continues. Yeah. Soviet Union continues to be the leader of the camp. So yeah, if you like play this game for the first time and you got this ending, you would get an achievement. There's an achievement for this, and each achievement, when you end the game, you get a text of the special result. This is the text about United Korea. Comrade Kim Jong-un pursued a brilliant policy, achieving what his predecessor could not do, carrying out a course on Kiminization, that's wrongly written, whatever, and the introduction of large-scale economic transformations. He was able to drag the DPRK from the rank of the most closed and centralized states to one of the most influential forces in world politics. Okay. Special attention should be paid to the policy regarding South Korea, which recently has been branded as American puppet by state propaganda. Now, after a long process of negotiations, a large-scale detente was unfolded on the Korean peninsula. The North has stopped all nuclear weapons development, and American bases have been withdrawn from the South. And now, thanks to his brilliant rule, there is no longer a shameful border separating the Korean people, and Korea has become a single confederate state called the Democratic Confederate Republic of Korea. Okay, so the DCRK, yeah, DPRK to DCRK. And in 2000, in recognition of merit in the cause of peace, the President of the Republic of Korea, Kim Dae-jung, and the President of the DPRK, Kim Jong-un, jointly received the Nobel Peace Prize. Korea is henceforth united and indivisible. Well, except a certain place in the north. But yeah, that's the end. this was just one try of mine in this game. I expect in the future to do some more runs and maybe even do a tutorial of this game, because I love this game. It's my favorite game of the developing team known as Kremlin Games. So that's all. Thank you for all of those who liked the video, who were here to see it. Thank you very much. So this is the end. And me, Socialist, I'll see you later.